There's all sorts of things that could happen. I'll tell you one thing. If this Ron Paul Federal Reserve legislation is not passed, and if we do not pass tariffs on goods and services, there's no way that we can recover. I'm doing a lot of programs on that subject. And if we don't get that legislation, it's going to be in the streets. Because all of the people in Congress are paid off. The question now is, who are they more fearful of? The bankers in Wall Street or the constituents? And we're going to find out in the next 6 months. Question 2. Do I have any idea how much gold Germany lent to the U.S.? You know, I did at one time. I don't know. I can't remember. But I do know it's at West Point in New York on the Hudson. And why they keep it there, I don't know. Maybe for segregation purposes. I don't know whether it's good delivery or melt. But Germany has asked for its return. And Dubai has asked for the return of their gold from London or thereabouts. And the Swiss have asked for the return of their gold from wherever it is. And number 3, if they vote in California on Tuesday and fail, if the vote fails, what do you think the consequences is for the country? I lived in California for 36 years. They'll vote for anything, especially anything that reduces the pain. They will vote for it. They will pass it. But if they don't, they'll go to the federal government and say, we're going to go bankrupt. You either save us or it's game over. And the whole country goes with us. So the federal government says, oh, we'll say, okay, well, that's what we're going to do. We're going to save you. And they'll go and print another $50 billion and give it to California. Again, they will try to put off all this stuff as long as possible. And that's what they're up to. That is the end of my questions.
Are you sure? You positive?
Well, I don't see any more lying around here. I had another very busy day.
Here's a gal that owns Coeur d'Alene Mine. She's heard a rumor about 4-to-1 reverse stock split. She wants to know if you can explain why would a company do this? Wouldn't buying back their shares be better?
Well, first of all, they don't have the money to buy them back. Second of all, they have to qualify for the listing on the New York Stock Exchange, and that means that the stock has to stay above $1 a share. And, oh, I got another question for you. Oh, I'm glad I looked. And so they're having, I think, if I'm not mistaken, a 10-for-1 reverse split. But I don't know. I haven't looked into it, but if it's 4-to-1 or 10-for-1, whatever it is, it's not good.
Did she sell before the split?
Well, it's a hard one to answer. Without having looked into it and looking at the numbers, I really can't say. Off the cuff, I would be a seller. That's my feeling on it. The stock has just run up from 60 or 70 cents. I think it went up to $1.40 or something like that. That's a big run for a stock, you know, at about 100%, we'll say. And that's off its lows. I would be more inclined to switch the money to Mindfinders, which is about an $8 stock. And I think it's a much better deal, only a little under 60 million shares outstanding. New mine, 15-year life. They'll make 20 cents a share this year. I mean, I think that's a good one. I know the management. I've known them for years.
Let's see. I guess we're at break right now. And 800-375. What?
I get 2 more questions. Ooh.
Well, you're just going to have to wait.
Yes, Mommy.
And I got several of them, too, you know.
Yes, Mommy.
Mommy. Okay, Daddy.
Just a figure of speech. You can call me Grandpa.
Pappy. Okay.
Grand-Pierre, French.
Hey, we'll be right back, folks.
Abuelo. You want to tell us what the USDX did today, too.
Hey, we're back from our break, and Bob told me that I was supposed to talk really fast today. Anyway. 800-375-4188 for your complimentary issue. Bob, tell us about the International Forecaster, please.
You sound like one of those professional ads that I hate.
I know,
I'll never tell you to do that again.
They are irritating, aren't they?
Oh, my goodness. And then I hear them in French and German and Spanish. They're every bit as bad. I mean, you can't understand what they're saying.
No.
Okay.
800-375-4188 for your gold and silver coins at Discount Gold and Silver Trading and your complimentary issue to the International Forecaster. And Bob, would you like to tell us about the International Forecaster, please?
Yes, I will tell you.
Thank you.
The International Forecaster is about business, finance, economic, social, and political issues all over the world. I'm trying to do something else while I'm talking. And we publish the Forecaster on Wednesdays and Saturdays, and it runs about 35 or 40 pages each time. And we also have a hard copy that goes out twice a month for people who are not on the Internet. If you'd like to go to our site and see some of the things that we talk about there, then that address is the internationalforecaster.com. theinternationalforecaster.com. If you'd like to email us, our email address is Bob, B-O-B, at INTFORECASTER.com. Bob at intforecaster.com.
800-375-4188 for your complimentary issue and, of course, your gold and silver coins here at Discount Gold and Silver. Got a lot of great prices, a lot of wide variety of coins. Premiums are coming down on your Gold Eagles and on your silver. And so it's a good time to, if you bought a little bit higher price, it's a great time to cost average those prices down. 800-375-4188. Bob Martin wants to know, how accurate do you think are the numbers about the gold production? Martin's wondering if all mines are registered and report their production. Maybe some of it goes secretly into the Rothschild vault.
I couldn't hear you. Could you please repeat that?
Martin wants to know if you think the numbers about gold production are true. How accurate are they? He's wondering if all mines are registered and report their production. Maybe some of it goes secretly into the Rothschild vault.
Oh, that's possible. See, that's really one I can't answer because I don't know. As far as the mines themselves and governmental reporting, you don't know there either because the corporations think nothing of lying today. And then on top of that, we know governments lie. And so it's pretty hard to get that information. We get it from time to time, but not on that particular subject, which is production from mines that secretly goes off to somebody else without the knowledge of others and not be included in production figures. Oh, one of the things I want to say here in regard to this, it's a peripheral thing. I've said for a long, long time that parts of Africa and China and Mongolia, as well as Russia, I wouldn't invest in. And the reason why is that you never know what they're going to do. And I just got a letter in this morning, and it's in the next issue under gold, describing how the Russians are going to end up taking over foreign-owned gold mines in Russia.